at the line for two.
No luck that time either. Knicks trail by 18. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. And a wide open look for Sanders. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Here's G, guarded by McLemore. G passes to Powell. It's stolen by Anthony. Jennings with the ball. Now the dish to Carmelo. From deep, McLemore. Powell pulls it in. Raptors leading by 18. Here's G. Drills the three-pointer. G's got 13 points in the second half.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
And Bazemore kicks to Anthony. Lets it go from 11. Nice D from Valanciunas. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, you gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
And Sanders kicks to Anthony. And that is good. Anthony's got 10 points in the quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Screened by Valanciunas. Baines dishes to G. 6 to shoot. Fires it up. Again, Toronto. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And he gets it to go.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Out to the right wing. Five to shoot. Pass to Baines. Fires from 14, and he nails the jumper.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game.
Anthony can't hit. G, no luck. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Raptors delivering. So the Raptors with some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Terrence Ross comes in for Corey Joseph. And G's subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And then for New York, Ken Bazemore comes in for Porzingis. And it's Teague for Brandon Jennings. DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's G in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Raptors leading by 22.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Patterson passes to Ross. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a 3-second call.
Lopez is checked in for Smith. Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Lopez a screen. Teague with a clean look. From outside off the mark.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Here's G. Can't hit. Good D by Lopez. The Knicks shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. It's stolen by G. Left side, DeRozan. Banked in off the glass. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws taking the alley-oop slam.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Teague Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Teague's got 20 points.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
G kicks to DeRozan. Here's G. T covering. Here's G. And it's sent back by Lopez. And here is Anthony. Fires from the wing. And that one goes long.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Feeds it to Patterson. DeRozan dishes to G. Clock at 4. Here's Valanciunas. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
A nice shot by Teague.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Toronto's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. G passes to Valanciunas. G kicks to Ross. Passes to G. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Teague with the ball. Now guarded by G. To the middle. And Sanders gets it to go on the assist by Teague.
Jeff Teague.
Teague's got 3 assists now in this one.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
G dishes to DeRozan. Pass to G. Back to DeRozan. Down low. Here's G. Here's Patterson. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Out to DeRozan. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Raptors with some changes. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Arthur comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Powell in for DeMar DeRozan. And then for New York, Smith checked in for Sanders. And it's Ben McLemore in for Anthony. Dishes to McLemore. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Raptors leading by 19 points. Here's G.
Move the ball.
He dishes it to Powell.
Stick it too much.
Raptors moving the ball around. Now Teague. The pass to Lopez. Right wing. McLemore inside the line. They get it back. T kicks to Smith. Over to the wing. Teague with the ball. Powell's there.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Teague. 25 points and some big-time defense with the 3 steals, too. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And Clark, it's as if he's been a step ahead of everyone else out there today.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Terrence Ross comes in for Jarrell Arthur. And it's DeRozan in for Powell. And then for New York, Porzingis, he's checked in for Smith. Anthony comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's a Fowler in for McLemore. G passes to Patterson. Here's Ross. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Raptors lead by 19.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
New York, no good that time either. Toronto leading by 19 points.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
G dishes to DeRozan. He feeds it to G. Patterson against Lopez. Ross kicks to DeRozan. To the paint. That one's good by G. G's got 43 points.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Raptors.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for G. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Valanciunas, good.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow. And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
Right side T. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's G. The three. And the miss. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, tonight you factored into this game with both your scoring and your passing. How big a factor was ball movement in this win?
I can play the minor role. I could have done more scoring, but sometimes I feel like I need to get my teammates involved. If I don't, man, coach is going to yell at me or something. But really, the biggest part of the win is how I scored.
Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quick freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge.
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of Round 2 for tonight. More Round 2 action yet to come. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, everybody.